Hey folks, welcome back to T2SMC Trader. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. At the same time, make sure that you are using NQZ2024. That means the December contract. Today is Wednesday. Sorry, Tuesday. Tomorrow we have FOMC, but I don't think so. It's a bad day to trade because if you have the FOMC, then the morning session. That means tomorrow's morning session. It is gonna be difficult to trade. But today's it should be good. It should be good. Okay. Just let me know if everything is okay. That means you can hear me perfectly. The screen is clear. Everything is perfect. Let me know that. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening to everyone. Okay. Let's see if the voice audio is clear. Screen is clear. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just added that subscriber things on my right up corner 805. It will be better for me to see as well. Everything is cool. Just wait a little bit. Okay, just maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So yeah, just wait 1 more minute for some other to join. Otherwise, they will just start to ask why. What is that line? What is that line? What is that line? I'll get confused. So let's talk a little bit. Hey JD. Hey Martin. Martin, I don't see your comment actually. I don't think so that you are here every day. Uh, if I'm wrong, just let me know that. Okay, Martin. This guy is with me for so long now, and I mean at the beginning, from my beginning, he's with me. Martin. Isaac Costa, good morning, good evening, brother. Skaters, audio is clear, skin is clear. Thank you, brother. Leonardo, everything's cool. That's cool, man. Shutipong, good morning, good morning, Shutipong. How are you, brother? The hobby guy, all good. Thank you, man. Ravi, hi, brother. Hey, Ben. Thanks for that penguin. Yeah, like and share, guys, please. Skaters reason looks clean. Good job, Tito. Thank you so much. DB, hi, me too. Oh, okay. Hey, DB, how are you, brother? This is cool. Okay, Simon, Martin. Thanks. All perfect time is this. Oh, okay. No problem. Good to see you here, brother. Seven. Good morning, Rahul. Good morning, brother. Good evening. Over here, it's good evening. Okay, that's cool. I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks to all for giving me this penguin. Rakesh, thanks a lot, man. Hey, Shahid. Thank you, brother. Okay. The waiting time is done. Let's go to the price action little bit. Over here I'm using NQZ2024. Okay, the December contract. So I hope that you have already changed the contract because the open interest, I'm sorry, the volume is too much here in this contract comparing with NQU. At the same time, the open interest was little lower, but I believe that today after the opening bell it will be bigger here comparing with NQU. So I just moved to NQZ, and I believe that all of you has already change the contract size. Okay. Hey kiddies, good evening, brother. Yeah, it's evening over here as well. We'll have PM session for the members. No, not today. I'll go for tomorrow, I guess. The FOMC, it will be with the members. Okay, so tomorrow PM session. Hey David. Okay, let me actually come over here, hold your question until I finish my pre-market analysis or everything. So please hold your comment. Okay. Good morning, Jamie, Jency. Good morning to all of you. I'm just using this weekly, I mean NQZ2024. This is the weekly chart. You can see this is the previous week candle. Okay, this is the 20% of that previous week candle. Yesterday, that means Monday, market came until the 20%. So later, when I will be in 1 minute chart, you will see there is a line and it's written 20%. So you will understand that I just marked the high to low and the 20%. Okay, so this is the 20%. It didn't reach until the 30%, so I just didn't mark the 30%. It came until 20%. I just marked it. Okay, so make sure that you are not going to be confused by seeing that 20%. It is the previous week 20% for the TGIF. I don't see that, but when I have found that yesterday's live, someone was actually talking about that 20%. So when I was watching this market just like half an hour ago, I remembered that, and then I marked and I saw that okay, he was right. Actually, yesterday it came until the 20%. So TGIF has happened yesterday. So today should be kind of expansion, something like that. Because after the TGIF, most of the time it is the expansion. But we'll see. We'll look for that when we'll be in the morning session. Sorry, when we'll be in the lower time frame and after 9:30. Let's go to daily chart, and over here I'm in daily chart. This is the daily chart. As you can see, this is the buy side liquidity. I have the sell side liquidity here. Very clean sell side liquidity. I just didn't mark it because market is going for the buy side liquidity. That's why I didn't mark the sell side liquidity. This candle low over here. Let me mark it actually. This is the sell side liquidity from daily chart. So this is the sell side liquidity. This is the buy side liquidity. This is the all time high, which is not my buy side liquidity, but this is the strongest buy side liquidity because this is the all time high. Below this all time high, I have the last parallel cap over there. So I will watch until that last parallel cap. I will be bullish. When it will reach to this last parallel cap, until this last parallel cap is not broken, I'm not bullish anymore. I will wait because it's not the buy side liquidity, relatively equal highs. It's just the strongest liquidity. That means the all time high. So until this parallel cap, I just didn't mark it above this buy side liquidity. I will be bullish. From daily chart, as all you can see, this is the breakaway cap. This is the entry parallel cap. Yesterday I told that it can trade this parallel cap. There is nothing wrong, but I don't want to see it will trade this breakaway gap. Even if it trade that breakaway gap, it should not close below the constant crossment of that breakaway gap. The best opportunity is it is not going to touch this breakaway gap. That is the best case of scenario. Now so far we have seen that it has traded this entry parallel cap. Now today it is expanding higher toward the buy side liquidity. So I really appreciate the market because it is reaching for that buy side liquidity. And from the daily chart, I really don't have anything to talk else. This two gap. Okay. Obviously, this all liquidity I'll talk about little later when I'll be in lower time frame. Now I would love to go to 4-hour chart. Don't ask me anything about the 4-hour chart. I'm just going to through this 4-hour chart today only. Just yesterday someone has told me that if you see that 4-hour chart you would never go for buy. Okay, I don't remember who was talking about that was that guy, but he just told me, I so far I remember he told me that if you have seen the 4-hour chart you would never go for sell yesterday, sorry, never go for buy yesterday. Okay, so that guy, I don't know he's over here or not. Over here, this is the 4-hour chart. As you can see, market has taken the liquidity. Market went higher. Market structure shift over there. Entry parallel gap from that candle low to that candle high. This is the parallel gap from hourly chart. So don't get confused by this parallel gap. Just look from that candle low to that candle high. This is the entry parallel gap. This is the last parallel gap from 4-hour chart. After taking the liquidity, market structure shift, entry parallel gap, last parallel gap. Price tap to this entry parallel gap, went higher. The lowest down close body close candle is going to be your order block. Obviously, this is the consecutive order block. I just marked this one because from hourly chart, this is the order blocks. That's why I just marked it. But if you would love to mark the high, this candle open, it is also valid. Okay, it is not also valid. This is the best area to mark. High to open. This is the order block, consecutive order block. So it has traded this order block yesterday when it was falling. It was coming to trade this order block, just to trade this order block, not this parallel gap, nothing else, just to trade this order block. Now, if you really don't know where market is reaching for, then you will give more priority to this type of parallel gap. Bearish parallel gap, see this bearish parallel gap, or maybe if you see some kind of bearish parallel gap around that area. If you don't know where is your liquidity, now from 4-hour chart, just tell me, brother, this is the, just think like from there. Okay, this whole price action is not over there, so something like this, something like that. Okay, when you are here, just remember you are here. Okay, I'll just keep it over there. Where is your buy side liquidity? Now if you look for one high, single high or single low, I'm sorry, because I don't look at them. I always go for relatively equal highs. You will see that this is the relatively equal highs or clean highs over there, but comparing with that relatively equal highs, there is no sell side liquidity. I have some sell side liquidity around that area, though it is too far from there to there. It's too far. I really don't want to go into the deep over here how to actually look for the direction, but it is something when market is very near to some kind of buy side liquidity, you should not think about premium and discount. Okay, I don't want to go over there, but it's something like when market is very near the buy side liquidity, you should only look for the buy side liquidity, not the sell side liquidity. How far you will give the priority to this parallel gap? Until the 50% of the range of buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Little difficult. Okay, don't pay so much attention over there because I am not going to explain this here right now. Maybe later I will explain, but not right now. Okay, so it has traded this order block yesterday when it was falling. Why did you think that market was going to fall? It doesn't have the sell side liquidity around that area, so you can't think that market is falling. When it is falling, you should look for every kind of period. What do you have over there? Now maybe you are seeing this parabolic gap, there is nothing wrong. You can have little experience, you can think that it is coming for this this parabolic gap to trade. If I were opening this 4 hour chart, I would look for this order block, this consecutive order block. Can it trade this consecutive order block? After trading this consecutive order block, the lower run is done. It will go for that buy side liquidity again. I didn't mark this buy side liquidity, please mark that on. I don't care about those parabolic gap around that area because I know they are going to be broken. Okay, in time they are going to be broken because market always go for buy liquidity. It never go for the inefficiency or anything else. It always go for liquidity. Keep that in your mind. So over there, when it has traded that order block, then it went higher. When it went higher, what should you expect around that area? Some kind of unfilled parallel gap. Now when it went higher, there is the lowest down close body close candle here. This is the lowest down close body close candle, and this is the consecutive the propulsion block, or if you just mark this one as your propulsion block, it is also valid. It has traded this propulsion block. After trading this propulsion block, what should you look for? Some kind of unfilled parallel gap, right? There is your unfilled parallel gap. Market is right now, market is making. At the same time, I have this inversion parallel gap because that was a trap parallel gap. Market made this parallel gap, trade that parallel gap, went little lower, went through this gap, so it can come back again until the high of this hourly 4 hour inversion parallel gap. You will see this parallel gap when I will be in 1 minute chart and 15 minute chart, and it will be written 4 hour inversion parallel gap. Now you don't need that parallel gap. No, you don't need it. I just marked it. I'm going to keep it for today only. I will never do it again. Don't refer me 4 hour chart, never ever again. Okay, please. I'm just talking about this one because of that comment yesterday I saw in the comment box. So it has actually, how far it can fall until this inversion parabolic gap. I want to see this parabolic gap is going to be unfilled. So right now the parabolic gap is making 4 hour chart. I want to see that it will be unfilled. Now it doesn't mean it can't trade this parabolic gap. Absolutely it can trade this parabolic gap, but I want to see it can be one tick open. Okay, I didn't mark the this parabolic gap. If anyone interested about 4 hour chart, or if your analysis is going through the 4 hour chart, mark that parabolic gap. I know this part is too boring, uh, but I have to go with this, right? Otherwise when I will talk in the in the session, when I will say that I'm looking for buy or sell, you will get confused like yesterday. Yesterday you got confused when I was looking for buy because I didn't go through all of these things. Now every day it's nearly impossible for me to go through everything, so today I just decided to go through everything. Okay, so until now the 4 hour chart, I believe that it is clear to you that what is going to happen. Now I would love to go to hourly chart. In hourly chart, really I don't have anything to say except this first parallel gap. It has traded this first parallel gap. This is that order block from hourly chart, the lowest down close body close candle. It has traded this order block, went higher, and it is going higher, maybe for some kind of buy side liquidity. Around that area you have the buy side liquidity. I'm not interested to talk about this 4 hour chart right now. I don't see anything important over here, okay, to be honest. So I'll just go directly to 15 minute chart, which is my bellwether. So I love to use this 15 minute chart as my bellwether. So here, this is that last parabolic gap. Yesterday, you remember I told that until this last parabolic gap is not broken, I'm not interested to look for sell. Even if this last parabolic gap is broken, I'm not interested to look for sell. The reason is yesterday should be the accumulation day. So what type of accumulation? First market was accumulating, then finally it fall too far. Okay, why it fall? To take the Friday low. Here, this is the low of Friday. Market went to take that Friday low. But at the same time, if you remember, I told that I want to see market will stay inside the Friday range. That means Friday high, Friday low. Mark them and expect that market is going to stay inside that specific range, Friday range. It can go outside of the range. It can come back. It can go above the Friday high, above the Friday low, but it should come back again to the Friday range. The best case of scenario, market is going to stay inside that range. That means it's not going to breach Friday low or Friday high, not going outside of the Friday range. That is the best case of scenario. But sometimes shit happens, and as you can see, it went lower. When it went below this Friday low, I was so much confident about the buy, but the price action was not that much precise over there. Yeah, it wasn't that much good yesterday, right? But Either way, the concept, if you understand the concept, maybe you are not going to overtrade. You remember, if you remember, the first trade was our winning trade. After that first trade, I will never put my put my money into the market one more time. I'm just done. So as I'm a streamer, I'm doing the streaming here, I'm just reading the price action over here. Keep continue, I have to pushing I have to push the button so that I can explain every kind of price action. But that doesn't mean I will be right every time. Nobody can be right in one session every single time. Nobody, simply nobody. But here you will just take the part what you need, why I'm not looking for sell, why I'm looking for buy, and then you will go for the perfect case of scenario. That means the perfect setup you love to take. Most of the time, whatever setup you like, for example breaker block 20 model, whatever it is you like, try to only use that model. Don't push your button every time depending on inversion, parabolic gap, breaker block, water block. No, don't do that. Just be strict with one model. Okay. So that was that last parabolic gap, and this is that 20% from weekly chart. Remember, that is that line. So as you can see, market actually never closed below this 20% of that weekly range. It traded that 20%. At the same time, this last parabolic gap, market went higher. That was the inversion parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. Tap to this inversion parabolic gap, try to go lower, everyone got chopped up, market went higher, trade this one. And if you are with me in my Twitter, you have seen that already. I have I tried to take 2 buys over there around the PM session. So that 2 buys was so awesome. I just messed up with the first one, then I took re-entry. So around that area, that inversion parabolic gap was so good around that area, but this last parabolic was telling me that market is going higher. At the same time, I have the buy side liquidity around that area. So that was the relative equal highs, which didn't taken, which market didn't take before the 4 p.m. So after the 4 p.m., it directly go for that buy side liquidity, by the way, whatever it is. So then market, after taking this inversion parabolic gap, market went higher. That was my buy side liquidity. Now today, above this buy side liquidity, I have this extreme buy side liquidity around that area. Above this buy side liquidity, I have this buy side liquidity from daily chart. My opinion is market is going to leave this buy side liquidity for tomorrow, FOMC. I can be wrong, but my expectation is market is going to leave that for FOMC. Now ICT talked about this buy side liquidity, and he is expecting that the rollover, the Christmas, whatever it is going to take that buy side liquidity. So I commented over there in ICT's post that, sir, I am thinking that it is going to be left for FOMC. I can be wrong. I will just look how it is treat that buy side liquidity. Okay, I just marked this one, but if you look over here, this is your real buy side liquidity around that area, right? This is the obvious, some kind of relatively equal highs. I just marked this one because it seems like good. Okay, that is the extreme high. Either way, all of this buy side liquidity has taken over there. Now when it has taken this buy side liquidity, why you are thinking that market is going to reverse? There is the part of narrative. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the manipulation day. See this Monday high, this is the Friday high. Okay, remember, this is the Friday high, this is the Monday high, this is the Monday low. Now in a what to say, in a day, okay, like manipulation day, most of the time what market actually do, market look for Monday high and Monday low. It doesn't need to take the Monday low, but when it has taken the Monday high, if there is some kind of obvious liquidity above the Monday high, or the Friday high is very near to the Monday high, then it actually take both of the liquidity, then it reverse. How far it can reach? The maximum limit is Monday low. But if you see, the Monday low has already taken the Friday low. That means the manipulation has done over there. That means Monday has done the manipulation over there. That doesn't mean Tuesday is not going to be manipulative. Let me explain this thing one more time. When you are expecting that, you have already marked the Monday high and Monday low. Okay, these two line is Monday high, Monday low. Today is Tuesday, which is actually the manipulation day. By the way, guys, if someone just ask any question that is you know the answer, please give them the answer, because I'm not looking at the chat, but I can see that someone just asking some question which you can actually give the answer. Okay, please make sure that you just give them the answer if you know. So when we have the Monday high and Monday low, and market is around that area, very near to Monday high. First, my expectation will be market will take the Monday high, then it will go for the Monday low. It doesn't need to take the Monday low. I will talk about this later after finishing the Monday high. When market has taken the Monday high, how far it can reach? If there is kind of very clean liquidity above the Monday high, or the Friday high is very near, it's very near to Monday high, then it can take the Friday high. It doesn't need to take that Friday high, but it can take the Friday high. After taking the Friday high or the Monday high, whatever it has done, it will go for the Monday low. Okay, it will go for the Monday low. It doesn't need, we are not going to predict the close. Our narrative will tell us start to look for sell. At the same time, if you see the Monday low has taken the Friday low, okay, if you see the Monday low has taken the Friday low, that means the manipulation has done in Monday has done the manipulation already. That means it doesn't need to reach until the Monday low. Instead, it will go for some kind of obvious liquidity, or it will be consolidating, or it will keep going higher. But before that, it has to come back again until a certain area to trade any kind of inefficiency, or to take any kind of liquidity. Now, as you can see here, this is relatively equal lows, which is actually my liquidity from 15-minute chart. This was the buy side liquidity, okay, which has taken already. I just used the fib 50%. Okay, forget about this low. Okay, this is the fib 50%. This is that hourly inversion fair value gap, and there is the unfilled fair value gap. If you remember or not, there is an unfilled fair value gap. I told that you don't need that inversion fair value gap from hourly chart, so I will keep it over there. Just forget about this hourly inversion fair value gap. Look over here. This is your sell side liquidity. That was your buy side liquidity, which has taken around 8:30 by the news candle. It has taken that buy side liquidity. If you measure this liquidity level, this is the 50%. Now, what is my expectation? That market is going to fall after taking the Friday high. It is going to fall. Does it need to take that low? Absolutely not. If this is the sell side liquidity and market would love to take that sell side liquidity, then it is going to violate the fair value gap, which is obvious around the 50% of that buy side and sell side range. This is the liquidity range. This is the 50% until this fair value gap. See this fair value gap, which is situated at the level of the 50% of that range. Now, this fair value gap can be little lower of this 50%, it can be little higher above this 50%, it can be little lower of this 50%, anywhere it can be, but you will look for the most obvious fair value gap around the 50% of that buy side liquidity range, sorry, buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity, the 50%, that range, and you will mark that fair value gap, that specific fair value gap, because until this fair value gap I care about the price. That means when market is falling, maybe I'm looking for sell, so I will hold my trade until this fair value gap. If this fair value gap is broken, then this sell side liquidity will be in my target. I don't care about any other bullish fair value gap, any other last fair value gap, anything else, because I have the sell side liquidity. It will go for that sell side liquidity. What do I mean by that? Same thing, let me explain over here, you will understand that. When market was going higher, okay, let me actually mark, just for example, this is your sell side liquidity. So over there, let me mark this low and that low, that are the sell side and buy side liquidity. Okay, now forget all of this price action. See, this all price action, just forget about them. Mark the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity. Now market is around there, market is going higher. How far do I care that market can go higher? How far I can care about the market, or the care about the fair value gap that can stop the price? See this fair value gap around that area, which I have marked as an inversion fair value gap. I just marked it around that area. This is the fair value gap, only fair value gap near the 50% of that range, buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. This is the only fair value gap. There is no other fair value gap. Now you can say there is a small fair value gap around that area, but it is too far comparing with this fair value gap. So I will look until this fair value gap, can it hold the price and send it lower again to take the sell side liquidity. I'm just giving you an example, but this is not the theme you are thinking that it was going to happen. Why? Because we are looking for buy, you know that we are looking for buy. I'm just giving you an example so that you can understand this fair value gap importance. Until this fair value gap, I will look for, or if there is any kind of last fair value gap from 15-minute set, I'll look for them. Can it hold the price, send it lower again to take the sell side liquidity? If it failed and market broke, closed above the 50% or the range, see this 50% above that one, I'm almost 90% sure that market is going to take that buy side liquidity. So every kind of last fair value gap I'm going to ignore. I'm not going to mark them. Yeah, obviously you can mark them, because you will always get some kind of reaction from the last fair value gap and the entry fair value gap. Any of them will give you the reaction So it is all about reaction versus reversal. That is different matter. You already know about that. But how I'm going to give the priority to the last parallel gap, and how I'm going to ignore the last parallel gap. This is how I actually do that. There can be little confusion. I really don't want to go over there now. Remember this hourly inversion parallel gap? I told you don't need that parallel gap because I have this last parallel gap. You can say this is the last parallel gap, then it is gonna be the entry parallel gap, but I'll just say this is the last parallel gap because this is very small. Okay, this parallel gap is actually too small, so I would love to say this is the last parallel gap. If market started to fall, I would look for that sell. First, I am looking for sell. Second, when it will be here, I will look for sell until this parallel gap. Then I will observe this parallel gap. Can it hold the price and send it higher again for this buy side liquidity? Because I can be wrong. Market can go for that buy side liquidity by today, and it is going to take this buy side liquidity by FOMC. So as I have the FOMC tomorrow, I'm just thinking that market is going to leave that buy side liquidity for tomorrow. That's why I'm bearish. But how long I'm bearish? Until this parallel gap. Then I will start to judge the, read the price. Can this parallel gap is broken? If it is broken, then I will start to look for this sell side liquidity. Otherwise, I will hold my trade until that area. Now, if market keep going higher, I'm just not interested to trade over there. Maybe we will see if there is something very obvious, then maybe only then I'll go for that buy side liquidity, which is obviously so obvious. I'm just not interested to look for buy today. No more buy for me. Okay, it will keep going higher. I'll let him go. Yeah, I will start to look for buy again. If it come here to this parallel gap, then it give me any kind of bullish parallel gap from 15-minute chart. Yeah, I'll start to look for buy again, because market doesn't need to go for the Monday low, or it doesn't need to fall because the manipulation has done over there. But there should be little manipulation as well, and that should send the price at least the 50% range to that liquidity range. Okay. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. To be honest, I'm done. Talk too much. I don't think so that it is all very understandable for all of you. But if you have any confusion, make sure that uh, you have reversed this first part, because it is all informative. If you can take the notes and study this information, you will get a lot of things. Okay, a lot of things you will understand about the direction, about how to use the parallel gap, how to mark the liquidity, how to think about a specific day. All of these things. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, if you have any question, just let me know that. Otherwise, I'll just wait until 9:30 to see what is going to happen. As I told, I'm not interested to look for buy until this parallel gap. I'm interested only to look for sell. Oh, by the way, I would love to talk about the London session, because today's London session, I need to talk about that. Today I told that 95. Listen to this part carefully. 95% of the time, London is going to take the liquidity. 5% of the time, make the liquidity. 5% of the time, London is going to take the liquidity. Today was the clearly liquidity taking session. London session was clearly a liquidity taking session. I'm not interested to participate in that type of, run. Now you can say, brother, in your Twitter, you told that what is wrong to take a 5-handle loss. Okay, so where was it? Where was it? Where was it? I guess it was here. If I'm not wrong, it was there. Okay, yeah, something like that. That area. That was an inversion parallel gap entry. I told you to wait for 22 YT model. That is the best case of scenario for London session. Very specific. But this inversion parallel gap was very obvious to me. I was thinking about this inversion parallel gap. Can it give me at least 15 handle? Because I had this clean sell side liquidity around that area. This low, that low. So I took a 10 handle loss over there. I took a risk of 10 handle loss. Now, if you think that you are unable to take that 10 handle loss, you should stop. You should quit trading, because you have to understand that, man, 10 handle is just nothing. But if you don't want to take that 10 handle loss, no worries, just wait for 22 IT model by depending on every other rules. So there was an opportunity, but market never give me the 22 IT model around that area. So either way, the best entry setup wasn't over there. So yeah, if you want to skip this one, you can go for that. But that was obvious for me. That inversion parallel gap, I was looking for that one. Everything was cool. Market has had traded the last parallel gap from 15-minute chart. After making the buy side liquidity, everything was cool. Then market keep going higher. I'm not interested to participate in that run. Why? Because I told you I'm only interested for the liquidity making session. not liquidity taking session. So today was the liquidity taking London session. 5% of the time London is going to make that and do that. So if you would love to wait for 22 IT model, you will be able to avoid some losing trade. But if you think that 10 handle is just nothing, yeah, that in% variable cap was something cool to me. Okay. Hey JD, thanks for that. Beautiful. Thank you, Vitis. Awesome. Thank you, Kelvin. I would love to ask that is the guy name was Teamed. Teamed, are you there, brother? Teamed. 95% trade London session make the liquidity. Absolutely, brother. 95% of the time London session is going to make the liquidity. So today was the 5% rest. 5% of the time market actually take the liquidity. So just look previous London session, you will understand what do I mean by that. Okay, today simply London session was taking liquidity session. I'm just not interested to participate in that run. That's all. Now, if anyone has any question, don't forget to ask me that. At the same time, Apex has 80% off. Oh, by the way, I got an survey about the Apex. I think that I should share this with you. Okay, for Apex, if you have 20 account, for example, you have 20 account and you can make $260. That means just 13 handle a day. One day you can just make 13 handle 1 3 for just 10 days. Just for 10 days you will be able to withdraw $40,000 from Apex. How? Because Apex has an I mean opportunity to withdraw the money when you will have $2,600. You will be able to withdraw $2,000 from that account. So I thought that I should share this one because someone just shared it with me. I just thought I should tell this so that you can get some kind of inspiration. Some of you think that you are going to be a consistent profitable trader, so what you are doing, you are just buying a Propfirm, then you are giving everything you have to that specific Propfirm. That is wrong, brother. Now my psychological group, they will get this into in that phase 3. Some of them are in phase 2, some of them is still in phase 1. So when they will finish the phase 2, they will fully change their life. I don't care how many losing trade you are taking. I don't care how many winning trade you are taking. I can show them just earning money from this Propfirm is just nothing if you just change your thinking. Okay, if you start to think like that way, consistent profitable trader is not like I have tweeted. I have the time, little time. Okay, until 9:30. So let me finish this. Okay, please let me finish this. If you think about the business, and I have tweeted one thing in my Twitter, that the poor people are becoming poorer. Tinmoy, oh okay, you are here. I didn't see the name Teamed, that's why I was thinking, where is that guy? Thank you, brother, you are here. I was missing you, by the way. I try to remember everyone's name. I always try to remember their name, and when I don't see their name, I ask that things. Okay, I mean that guy, is he still here or not? Don't think that I forgot your name. If you keep commenting, absolutely, man, I'll just I'll try to remember your name. Okay. So what I was talking about, the poor become poorer. I mean, they are getting more poor, but the rich people, they are getting more richer. How is this possible? Because the rich people, what they do? For example, you are a rich people. You have an opportunity to start a business. Maybe you have just opened a coffee house. Okay, you have enough money to start a coffee house business. Now you have started your coffee house business. There will be some loss, there will be some profit, but at the end of the day, maybe you saved some money from that coffee house, little money. Okay, little money. So what the poor people do, they actually put that money into the bank, or they actually do the savings. The middle class family and the poor family, what they do, after getting that profit, they either save that money, or they just you know waste that money by buying a lot of things. They just waste that money. That is the poor people and the middle class people are doing until now, from the beginning of this history. But the rich people, what they do, they have made some money from that coffee business, So what they are doing, if that money is enough, they are going to open another branch. If he thinks that this is a profitable business, he will open another branch. That means they are actually reinvesting their earnings. Think like the same way over here in trading. If you can earn little money from an account, what you are going to do? What do you think, man? What is your thinking? Tell me, don't lie to me. Your thinking is, if I can earn $2,000 from this account, okay, I will buy that things for my girlfriend or for my mother or for my family, or I will just buy a new laptop or something like that. You think like that way. That means you are thinking about, I want to take all the winning trade from one account, and then I'm gonna be richer. Okay, I'll earn the million of dollar. Bullshit. You will never be able to do that. There is nothing called consistent profitable trader in this market. I'm sorry to say that. Everyone in this, I mean, in this platform, that means Twitter, YouTube, they are fooling you, man. They are telling you being consistent profitable trader. There is nothing called consistent profitable trader. You will blow your account. But if you know how to reinvest your money, that means in one account you have managed $2,000 payout, just $2,000 payout. Buy more accounts, buy that $2,000, not all of the money. At least use $1,500 to buy more account, more challenge account, more, or the instant funding account, whatever it is. Buy more and more account. After buying more account, try to pass them. Some of them you will blow, some of them you will be able to pass. Now just think about that. Copy them in a different way, not all of them. Okay, like you have 20 accounts, so let's try all the 20 accounts all together. Don't do that. Okay, just don't do that. Instead, divided them into a group. You have maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. In one group, some group will have 2 accounts, some group you will have 5 accounts, some group you will have maybe 3 accounts, something like that. Divided them. Be consistent. Just you have to know 2 things: when you should stop. After taking 1, 2, or maybe 3 losses, it's depending on your account size and your leverage, okay, your contract size. After taking a certain amount of losing trade, stop over there. Don't touch the market. Keep doing these things. Blow some group, okay. Maybe in one group you have 5 accounts, and by anyhow you are trying to pass, I mean, earning some money from there, but you blow that account. No worries. You have another group. Maybe you will be able to get some money. Maybe you blow them as well. No worries. You have another group. One of the group will give you the payout. I promise you, brother. If you know when you should stop, just after taking 1 or 2 losing trade, you stop. One of those groups will give you the payout, and this time your payout, first time you got $2,000 from one account. Now maybe you have, in that specific group you have just 2 accounts, and you blow all the other accounts where you have 5 accounts, 6 accounts, all other groups you have blown. But in this group, just 2 accounts give you just another payout, and that is $4,000. Now buy more account, more account. Divided them into so many groups. Keep trading. How can you be not a consistent profitable trader? How can't you be? You have to be the consistent profitable trader. There is no other way. Just you have to do one thing. Stop over trading. Don't take more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. I don't know how much your account size is actually tolerating. Just stop over there. Do you know why you are over trading? Because you have just one funded account. So what you are doing, you are trying to mitigate your loss. Every single day you are trying to mitigate your loss. Okay, I got a loss. Let's mitigate this loss because I have this one funded account. Now think, you have 20 funded accounts and you are trading all of them differently. Just think like that way. You take a loss in this one account. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to touch this account. I have another funded account. Bring him here. You got another loss over there. Throw them. Bring another one here. How many losing trade can you take in one day, brother? How many losing trade you can take? 20 losing trade? Are you kidding? One of the account will give you the winning trade. You got that winning trade? Just keep that specific account side, okay? Just keep it side. Keep doing this every day. Don't focus to earn money from one funded account. Instead, when you will pass a funded account, keep that. Try to buy another challenge account. Try to pass it. Keep doing this thing. Keep doing this thing, and at least gather 10 funded account. Just 10 funded account. Okay. I don't know you got my point or not, but if you have 10 funded account, I promise you, brother, and if you think like that way, like you are not going to invest your money, you are going to get your opportunity to invest your money for yourself, your girlfriend, and for everyone. But not now. Wait, brother. Just wait. Make sure that you have 45, 50, 60 funded account. Group them 5, 6 account, funded account in one group. Write it down. Look at the magic. How many account you can blow, man? How many account can you will be able to blow? Tell me, how many can you blow? But what you are doing, you have just one funded account. You get a loss. You are trying to mitigate your loss because you have one funded account. You have to earn from that account. Don't do that. You should have lot of opportunities. You should have lot of business. If your coffee business doesn't give you some profit, don't give a shit. This month that coffee business was not good, so what? I have another shoe business. I have another fruit business. I have another, some kind of, cloth business. A lot of business. One of the business will give me the profit. How can I be in loss, man? I will be a consistent profitable trader. This is the true meaning of consistent profitable trader. There is nothing called consistent profitable trader except this one. Now you can say, what are you talking about? Larry Williams, man, they have 50 years experience. ICT, 60 years experience. Do you have, how many years experience do you have, brother? Tell me. 50 years, 30 years, 40 years, how many experience do you have? And you are expecting something from them when you will be in their age after 40 years. Then focus on one account and then try to build a big account from there. But until then, when we are new, right? 1 year experience, 2 year experience, go for the more account. Don't focus over there. The way I told you, if you follow me, I promise you, brother, you will come back to me and you will tell me, thank you so much, brother, for this is my first payout. I got it. I blow 5 funded account, but this one funded account has given me $5,000. But this is all my opinion, so don't judge me. I mean, this is the way I see the market. This is the only way for being profitable from this market. If you just focus one account, one funded account, now you can think that, oh brother, if I buy more challenge account, then you are getting more funded, something like that. Don't use my code. No worries. I have no intention to you know to get your money. No intention at all. But trust me, think what I told you. Think deeply. Why you are blown your account, why you have blown your account, because you have just one opportunity, this is the only funded account. If I blow it, I have to do another challenge. Okay, then I will be able to pass that on. This is my only opportunity. Okay, because you have a very small opportunity, make your opportunity bigger first. When you will have more opportunity, sing the song, loving you is a losing game, something like that. Okay, so if any of you are interested, no man, you're ready, you are ready to trade. If anyone tell you that you are not ready, you are ready to trade. You don't even need to know about the price action. The price action will help you, just it will help you to, to look how you are looking this market. It is just helping you that. Except this, nothing is helping you for this price action. There you go. This is the 9:30, and I'd love to mark the opening gap. Okay, so this candle close, this candle open, that is my opening gap. Change me, let me change the color. By the way, guys, I talk too much. I'm sorry for that. So this is the opening gap. I would love to keep that on my chart. If I'm not wrong, did I mark it wrong way? Let me check actually. No, I'm absolutely right. Keep going higher. I'm just not interested. It is going to take that buy side liquidity. I'm just not interested. You want to take the buy? Please go for that. I want to see it will fall. That is my only intention. So it can be the first parallel cup after 9:30. Let me check. It can be okay. I'm not sure, but it can be. 95.06. Yep. If it can make this parallel cup, this is going to be the first parallel cup after 9:30. Until now, it is valid. Agreed, bro. I have blown 2 accounts, but all of that it's because I had one funded account, so it makes me to be greedy. Yeah, it's true, man. And whatever I'm telling you, I'm just telling you from my experience. So it's not something I just randomly telling you. Don't focus to to earn money from one account. Instead, focus to make more funded account. Just to do that. One time, just one time, believe me, and wait until 10 funded account. Keep buying the challenge account whenever you will get some kind of promotion or something very cheap price. Keep buying the amount. I mean the funded account. I mean sorry, the challenge account. Make at least 10, then divide them into 3 or 4 groups. Okay, something like that. What you will do, you are not going to overtrade. Maximum two losing trade with 2 contract. Maybe you are using the 50k account. No worries, just 1 contract, 20 handle. I don't care about the liquidity, anything, just 20 handle. Took that buy, depending on that, close your trade around 20 handle. Got that winning trade to that specific group. Don't touch that group in the until it roll over. Okay, until it finish the last amount. I mean, for example, you have four group. Okay, 4 group of account. You got a winning trade over here. Don't touch it until that is group A. So B, C, D, until the D is not traded. When the D is traded, come back again to group A again. Again, guys, if any of you are interested to look for buy, please go for that. Don't come back to me and tell me, brother, you are looking for sell, so I didn't take that sell. Sorry, I didn't take that buy and I missed that trade. I'm not interested to look for buy. I told you why, and I will just trade. If it happens, then I will trade. I'm not going to do anything else if it doesn't happen. So I'm only looking for sell, and I will look for the sell. Okay, until this parallel gap. So remember this parallel gap from 15-minute chart until that parallel gap, I'm looking for sell, and then I will observe this parallel gap. If it is broken, then I will go for sell again for this sell side liquidity. Or after coming that, maybe then I will start to look for buy or something like that. I don't know. This is the first parallel gap. So it has closed below this first parallel gap. I would love to see it will use this parallel gap as a resistance. As you can see, it tapped to this first parallel gap. It will keep falling. First, it will go for this sell side liquidity around that area here. No, I'm not interested to push the button right now. I'll push my button, but after a little. Why you are not doing that? Pushing your button? Because I just need to make sure that whatever I'm thinking, it is going to happen. So from there to there, is it valid to push the button? Yesterday I pushed my button. If you remember, yesterday I pushed my button from the same area, same logic. Today I'm just not pushing my button. My it is my will. I mean winning. I mean my will. Okay, I don't want to push the button. What can you do? I just don't want to push the button. That's all. So here it should be there. Okay, until this sell side liquidity. Can you take that sell side liquidity? This one. Okay, next one. It's my will. I'm not interested to push the button. That's all. At least the partial should be there. Okay, at least the partial. And you know, if you close the trade, it's okay, because I'm expecting market will come here to this specific parallel gap. At least the 50% of this opening gap. So whatever you think, you can take the partial or whatever you want, or you can close the trade if you want. There you go. Done. Why didn't you push the button? It's my will. I told you. Okay, I'm not here just to pushing my button. I'm just here to tell you the price action. That's all. Yesterday I pushed my button from the same area. Remember? I need your reply, brother. What I was looking for, that is the important. Why I was looking for, that is the important. How you are looking for, it's up to you, brother. I would love to see this parabolic gap. Can it hold the price, send it lower again? Because this is the 22 YT model. After taking the buy side liquidity, market structure shift, this is the parabolic gap. The perfect 22 YT model around that area. I want to see this parabolic gap will hold the price, send it much more lower. This one. This is the breakaway gap. Okay, so over here there is another gap here. Here, this should be the breakaway gap, and this is the entry parabolic gap. Let's see if it can fall from that parabolic gap or not. So if I take another sell from there, stop loss is going to be just little above. Okay, just little above, and the target is going to be this area. Let's see if it works or not. I want to see market will reverse from this specific parabolic gap, not from that parabolic gap. I want to see it will be untouched. That means market is not going to even touch this one. Why you are not pushing your button? My will, I told you. I'm not here to just give you the copy trade. I'm here to explain the price action. That is my only things. Now over here, let me tell you, talk about this. Where should your stop loss? Where should be your stop loss above that candle? I'm not interested to put it over there. I would love to put it just above this breakaway gap. Is it too tight? Absolutely, it's too tight. But I would love to go for not over the little lower. Okay, here. I would love to stay over until that area. What should do you looking for? This candle. Market should close below this candle because I'm going to use this one as my order block. Remember, this is the fair value gap. Until this fair value gap, I'm selling. But here, this 50% of the opening gap, it is also important. The opening gap 50% until that area. Okay, it is also very important. Good evening, Jitan. Is it first fair value gap? I mark first fair value gap only from regular session. Oh, okay. It's up to you, brother. There is nothing wrong. But I don't mark them. I just mark this one. Why? Because it is at least 5 handle. So the first pair will come after 9:30, around 9:30. Okay, the first pair will come which is at least 5 handle. I'm going to use this one. That's all. Right now it is trading this 50-minute bullish parabolic gap. I'm watching this bullish parabolic gap over there 50-minute. I want to see market will go through this parabolic gap. I don't want to see it will hold the price and send it higher again. I don't want to see that. Around that area. Okay, this one should be broken. It's my expectation right now. The way it is respecting this one, I don't like. Can I go for buy now? Yeah, I can go for buy now. Why? Because market has traded this last parabolic gap, then it is going higher. Maybe I can go for the buy, which is actually low probability to be honest. Until this parabolic gap, that is low probability. But we will see. I really would love to see market will go through this one, and it will trade at least until this parabolic gap from 15-minute chart. So let me mark it from 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute bullish parabolic gap here. Okay, this is the 15-minute bullish parabolic gap inside the 4-hour inversion parabolic gap. We'll see. Okay, mentorship what is a mentorship explanation, please, if you get time to explain, brother. What do you mean by mentorship explanation, brother? Hey Jiten, hey skaters, thanks for that boom, man. Only you are my brother, everyone else are so selfish. Okay, thank you, brother. This is the 22 IT model. Actually, let me mark it. Otherwise, someone will get confused. Why? What is that, brother? This is your 22 IT model. This is the market structure shift, entry fair value gap, breakaway gap. Market has taken the buy side liquidity. What a nice displacement. Fair value gap. Trade that fair value gap immediately. It should fall. How far? Until this this fair value gap. At least until the 50% of that opening gap. So I'm watching both of them. I don't want to see that it will trade this breakaway gap. It should not touch that breakaway gap. If it touch it, there is nothing wrong. Then I will see if the body can close below or at the level of this constant crossment of that breakaway gap. What is the best case of scenario? Market is not going to touch this breakaway gap. It will keep falling. Okay. Right now, this is the reaction from this last parabolic gap from 50-minute chart. Can you see this parabolic gap over there from 15-minute chart here? This is just a reaction. I think like that way. So I will wait to see it will go through this parabolic gap. It will come here. Again, if anyone is thinking about buy, please go for that. I have no objection for them, and just don't tell me that, because I'm not interested to look for buy until it come back again and closed above that high. Because now it has traded one fair value gap, though I'm not convinced yet, but still it is valid to look for a buy after this high is taken. That means body close above that high. Then and only then maybe I will be able to look for a buy. Murubbi hoo hoo. AMD Asif. Thank you, team. Sioni. Thank you, brother. Good morning, peeps. What do you mean by peeps, brother? Are you counting the candle for the first parallel gap created after opening bell? I'm not counting the candle. I'm just watching the first parallel gap, which is actually more than or at least 500. Just the first parallel gap. So the candle, this is the candle, right? This is the 930 candle. Sorry, here, there. This is the 930 candle. When this candle appeared on the chart, it appeared over there. So I will see the first parallel gap. Where is the first parallel gap? This is the first parallel gap. Is that 500 or more than 500? Yes, I'm going to mark that on. No counting for me. My observation, obviously, now don't mix it with ICD, please. That is just my observation. In my opinion, that is the first parallel gap. Question: do we use the MNQU Z, brother? We are I mean, we are using MNQZ. Okay, NQZ, not U. I don't like it. The way it has traded the 50% of this breakaway gap, I did like it. Can it do it? Absolutely, it can do it. Body should not close above the constant constant of that breakaway gap. Absolutely, it can do it. But I didn't expect that one. But it happens sometimes. You do that. It's absolutely okay. Okay. So don't think that it's wrong. It's not wrong. It's absolutely okay. I just didn't want to see that. If it is absolutely untraded, that is the best case of scenario. That market is going to fall dramatically until where I'm expecting. As market did that, trade that on, I'm cool with that. Even one candle, if it close above that breakaway of constant crossment, that is also accepted. The next candle should come back again below this breakaway gap. Maybe some of you has taken this entry, okay? Some of you has taken this entry. Maybe I don't know if anyone has taken this one. Or if you think that that 20 handle loss you are not able to catch, I mean you are not able to bear the 20 handle loss when it will be very near or below this. I mean your entry point, close the trade. Just close the trade. Don't hold it. If you are afraid of that, after pushing the button, never ever doubt yourself, because you have already pushed the button depending on something. You got that something, you will keep watching the PDRA. Is it respecting? What do you think? Right now it is below your entry. Close it over there, because you are now confused. Whenever you will get confused, close the trade. I am not interested to close my trade. If it hit my stop loss, I'll get stopped out. That is why my stop loss is over there. I'm not expecting that market is breaching one tick above this high of that first parabolic gap. I'm not expecting that. If you are confused, close it right now. Can you see? It is just below your entry point. Close it over there. You're not going to take the loss. I'm not interested to get confused. It will hit my stop loss, I'll get stopped out. This is called trading, brother. That is why you have the stop loss. Otherwise, I would never put my stop loss, right? And if I didn't think that market can't reach until that area, then my stop loss wouldn't be there. I knew that market can reach until that area. That's why my stop loss is over there. So when market is going against my expectation and I'm feeling very afraid, I would love to close my trade, then why did you put a stop loss over there? Put a stop loss over there so that you are not going to face any kind of drawdown, the drawdown, right? My stop loss is over there because I know that even if market would go little higher, it can reach how far it can reach until the high of this first parabolic gap. That's why my stop loss is over there. If I'm wrong until that area, then I'll get stopped out. If I'm not wrong, market keep falling, I'm absolutely okay with that. It stop me out. Let's see if it falls right now or not, because stop loss was too tight. My stop loss is always too tight. It's okay. Still now, the setup was cool. I mean, it didn't close above the breakaway gap. It went little higher. It stopped me out. For example, I got stopped out over here. In that type of situation, what I do? See this parabolic gap? When it will close below this parabolic gap, I take re-entry over there. Why? Because my stop loss was got stopped out. My stop loss, I know where I put it. Very tight stop loss. That means I didn't give the market little space to bear that things. Okay, this time I'll push my button. It will close below this entry parabolic gap. I'll push my button. Stop loss is going to be there. Target is here. Take a partial, little partial, okay, to the low of this parabolic gap, around that area. That will be my partial. Stop loss is just above the breakaway gap, constant crossment. Just one tick above the breakaway gap, constant crossment. Why? I pushed my button over there because I knew what is going to happen. My stop loss was too tight. I got stopped out over here. I'll take re-entry over there. You don't want to get stopped out? No worries. Put it above there. 38 handle. You will be safe. I don't want to do that because I know what I'm doing. I got my partial. I'll put my stop loss to the break even. It is now at the break even. If it hit my target, I'm done. If you don't know what you are doing, please don't do that. Okay, again, please don't do that. Don't push your button the way I pushed my button, because I know what I'm waiting for. I explained that from the beginning of today's stream. I was a little late actually. When it closed over there, I should push my button over there. What I'm expecting, I explained that. I mean, with lot of you know information, I have already explained that. My stop loss is to the break even now. If it hit my target, perfect. Okay, I will go actually for the this area, this high. So that high will be my target. From there to there, 25 handle. For example, I got that 20 handle loss. For example, I got that 20 handle loss. If I close my over trade over there, still I'm in profit. My all the loss has mitigated. Here, because of the internet speed, I just was little lower, but entry should be there. Okay, so my stop loss, at least my stop loss should be above that entry fair value gap right now. But it is what it is. As it is late, I will just hold it until that area. If you if you I keep saying that my stop loss is always too tight. My stop loss is always too tight. Don't focus on my stop loss, please. It's my request. I trail my stop loss too fast. I put my stop loss too tight. What is the at least where should you put your stop loss? The candle has made this breakaway gap. Remember, this candle has made this breakaway gap at least above that candle. That should be your stop loss. Now, if I take my entry over there, it is until that area. It's 38 handle. I'm not willing to take that 38 handle loss. If I'm wrong, I'll get the 38 handle loss. So I will put my stop loss at the level which is the lowest. You know, the the obvious level. Their market should not go. It should not go above that high. That's why my stop loss is over there. I'll take a 20 handle loss. It's okay. I am not interested to stop over there. I know when I should take re-entry. When this candle closed below this entry fair value gap again, I'll push re-entry over there because I know why I got stopped out over there. What is the reason for getting stopped out on that area? Right now, it has provided me near about how many handle? It's actually why it's not showing here. Actually, it shows over there. I don't know. I don't know. Remember this 50%? I'll put my stop loss now just above that candle. Just above that candle. Why? Because it has already reached the area I was expecting. See this 50% of that opening gap? My stop loss above that candle. I will get stopped out. I'll be very happy to get stopped out over there. Here, why did you put a stop loss over here? Because this is my extreme target. I don't go for that extreme target. So if you take your entry there, there you go. Am I done for the trade for the day? Yes, brother, I'm done for the day. I don't need to take another entry for today. But I'll be here. I am a streamer, right? You are a YouTuber, so you have to stay here. Yeah, I'll be here. Do I need to be right every single time? I don't need to be right every single time. Why did you get stopped out over there? My stop loss is too tight. Simply my stop loss is too tight. I didn't expect that it will go one tick above that line. Sometimes shit happens. It happened over there. And that's all. If I get stopped out over here, I'll take re-entry around that area. Simple. How long? This pair will gap. Now, are you bullish or bearish? I will start to think about buy now. Why? Because remember what did I say? This is that 50% range. It reached until some specific level, right? Some specific level from the beginning. Remember the 4-hour unfilled fair value gap, everything. 4-hour inversion fair value gap there. Is that inversion fair value gap? What should you expecting right now? Now market can go higher again. it can go for this buy side liquidity now. And if it go for that, yeah, I am able to look for buy now. I don't need to look for sell only. But before coming here, if it keep going higher, I won't be able to take that buy. I won't be able to, because this is the logic. Let's wait to see what is going to happen again. Okay. Nobody closed above the consequent crossment of the breakaway gap. How to use the entry fair value gap for the second time, next time. This is the way you are going to, when the candle close one tick below this fair value gap, you will be in the market. You will be in the market if you know what you are doing. Thank you guys for writing down boom. I would love to see who actually write down boom and who didn't. Okay, a lot of boom actually. I caught the sell from the breakaway gap 50 handle. Oh, that's cool, man. Davis, that's cool, man. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Leonardo. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, a lot of people actually write. Thank you. It made me happy when you guys actually write down the boom. Can I look for sell? Absolutely, you can look for sell, but for that you have to wait to break this parallel gap, this 15-minute parallel gap. And now below this 15-minute parallel gap, you have a very small parallel gap as well over there. My request is to wait at least both of this parallel gap is broken from 15 minutes and then go for the sell. Otherwise, no sell is valid anymore. There is a reason you are looking for sell, right? Guys, do you really get my point why I was looking for sell, now why I'm talking about buy, and when I will go for sell again? Do you get my point? Look at the bodies where the body closed. This is the opening gap. This is the 50%. This is the opening gap. Okay, thank you guys for writing down the book. This is the part you should learn, brother. Yesterday I was talking about the buy. You should you should believe me, and you should learn. Now sometimes price is too messy. It is not going to give you the opportunity to take entry. Sometimes it will stop you out. Sometimes you will get a loss. Sometimes you will be, no, a lot of things can happen, but you have to understand where market is reaching for, how far exactly, the exact direction, I mean exact location, the exact location. You have to know that. That doesn't mean you are going to predict the close. It can simply come for the sell side liquidity. No, you are not going to predict that. You are going to predict the specific level where market is reaching for, specific things, very specific. Okay. Okay, now is the time to wait a little bit to see if it really would love to go higher. Okay, so some kind of, you know, sign that will tell me that now it is actually reaching for this buy side liquidity, which is actually the obvious buy side liquidity. What type of things you are waiting for, brother? This breakaway gap is going to be broken, or this first parallel gap after 9:30 is going to be broken. Yeah, then I will start to look for buy. Until then, I'm not interested, because it can simply trade this parallel gap to make the, you know, or any kind of order block, anything, it can be traded, then it can fall again for this sell side liquidity. So I don't want to be chopped up. You wanna take the buy or sell at the beginning of the run. That was the run created around that area, right? This is the beginning of that run. But is this the beginning of another run, or is this the middle point? I don't know that. So I have to know that first. Could I push my button from there to until this sell side liquidity? Absolutely, I could do that. I wouldn't push my button over there, because I just pushed my button. I have no intention to push my button today, to be honest, but I just pushed because I was outlining this trade. That's why I pushed my button, by the way. So I was really not interested to push my button today. Why? My will, brother. My stream, my will. I didn't want to push the button. That's all. Thank you guys for writing down boom. Someone has just Chris G, silver bullet hour, wait for bullish signature. Absolutely, brother. Though I wasn't looking for the silver bullet, but yeah, you should look for some kind of bullish signature now. I will wait, okay? This is the area where you should wait. Do you understand why you should wait here? Why you should not look for buy? Let me know that. If you're confused why you should wait, I will talk about this price action again. Or if you really understand why I mean why you are waiting here for another signature, then I'm just going to skip this part. I'm a human being, to be honest. I am tired sometimes. So if I talk little, that is better for me. Uh, Apex has 80% off all accounts. One day pass 150, 250, 300K are just for $50, and $85 is lifetime fee. Okay, guys, I can see that lot of people are watching, but I got just 96 likes. Give me some more likes. You're not going to get this from anyone else. Not even a single person. Trust me, brother. So please push the like button. Yeah, there is that is a good point, brother. This is the middle, okay? Right now it has already reached in its destination. Here, that was the destination. Now is it going to reverse again, or is it going through this one and going for this sell side liquidity? Because our narrative is telling us to look for Monday low. Where is your Monday low? There is a Monday low. So our narrative is telling us to go for that Monday low. I'm just not sure yesterday the manipulation has done already or not. If yesterday market has done the manipulation, which only the market maker knows, nobody else doesn't. I mean, know that. Nobody else know that. If manipulation has done, then it has reached until the certain area. That means the lower manipulation has done over here. All of the buyers got stripped out already. Now it can go for that buy side liquidity. So I just need a signature. Can it go higher? Bro, can only give one like each. Sachin, hey brother. My funded futures for the new. Don't get confused by that run. Don't get confused, okay? This type of run actually made me more comfortable to look for sell. This type of run. After a big run, when I see this type of boom, something like displacement, very much volume, it helps me to frame another sell setup. So don't get confused by those type of run. Wait for next signature. That 15-minute chart will tell you, is it going higher or lower? But when after a run, I see this type of sudden move, very very strong move. It helps me to think that market is going to fall again, because everyone is now thinking market fall too far. Let's go buy, let's go buy, let's go buy, and they get chopped up. Now it can be a buy setup. So some of you are thinking that market is going higher. Please go for that. Okay, please go for that. Oh, I was talking about the my funded futures. For the first time users, you are going to get $48. One account, 50K account is you are going to get by $48. Don't forget to use the code T2 Wizard. And for the regular users, it's gonna be 5% off. That means $76 for 50K account. Just don't forget to use the code T2 Wizard. And all other things you can see on the animation on the bottom. And I can see that I got 5 subscriber 8210. That's cool. Guys, can you see the subscription count on the right top corner? Is it visible, or should I make it little bigger? Did you the wizard? I'm oh man. Okay. I'm not interested to push the button here to go for that buy. Trust me. I'll wait to see the signature. Can it go higher? How do I know that? It will close above this first parabolic gap with a strong, a strong move. Then I will start to look for some kind of liquidity taken market structure shift from some kind of 15-minute bullish parabolic or something like that. If any of you are thinking that there is any kind of setup, I really don't see any setup, but if any of you are thinking that there is any kind of setup, buy or sell, go for that. I have no objection. Okay. Okay, visible. Thank you, Tamimi. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. It's like giving your favorite YouTuber a virtual high five. but without the risk of accidentally slapping him in the face. Why are you trying to give me some? I mean, why are you trying to help me, or why are you trying to slap me, brother? Slapping me. Thank you, Jerry's. By the way, can did anyone took that cell when it tapped to this parabolic cap? Not, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about this one. Tap to this parabolic cap and took that cell side liquidity. Remember, there was a cell side liquidity here. Anybody took that cell? Not there. Sorry, there. So from there to there, that two candle. Anybody took that cell? I mean, in your real money, actually. Obviously, not paper money. Something. It's visible, but make it little bigger too, so our eyes can see the number. Oh, okay. I'll make it little bigger. Which broker I use, which is easily trade in trading view? I'm new, please tell me. Okay, anybody can help FS Booster. I think Tamimi or anyone can help him. FS Booster to his question. Which broker I use, which is easily trade in trading view? I'm new, please tell me. Jay Swag, thanks man. I got it. Oh, okay. Team, you took it. Okay, Sarias, you got it. That's cool, man. Visual, I think, change the color of the writing so we can see more clear. It's important to the growth of the community. Okay, brother. I'll do that. By the way, I really would love to wait a little bit here. At the same time, I really want to ask you a question. I really don't know how to change the color. If anyone knows how to change the color, then please let me know that. I mean, how to change the color over here. I really don't know. If anyone knows, please let me know that. I know how to make it little bigger. I'll be able to make it little bigger over there, little more bigger here. But how to change the color, this color, I really don't know. And I tried it too much, but I didn't find out any way to change the color or something like that. So if anyone knows, just give me a message to my Twitter. It will be really good. I mean, great help for me. SPY just made new all-time high. It is going to make the all-time high, that's for sure. But today, no, I don't think so. Okay, Martin, thank you, man, for helping FS Booster. And Tamimi, thank you so much. So FS Booster, brother, you can see the comment over there. They are the expert, okay? So I hope that their help will be the best help. They're 1,000 times better than me. My funded account going to end up, brother. Don't fix it. Don't let it be bad. Okay, I'm just going to remove this breakaway gap because this breakaway gap is inside the first parallel gap after 9:30. So I will just remove it. Okay, want to make it a little over there. Okay, are you looking for buy? Absolutely not. Are you looking for sell? Absolutely not. I'm waiting to see what market is actually going to do. Why? A small body, big weak. A small body, big weak. I have to be little careful over here. I'm just little bit. I'm trying to be careful over here. Okay. Anybody has any question about that 22 IT model? Look over here, a little trade from there to that high, very small trade from there to that specific high until that high. Stop loss should be here, very small, just here. From there to that specific high and that high. 23 handle, not a big deal, but still, it's a good. What type of entry is that? Remember this trade, that trade, same trade around that area by using the first parallel curve after 9:30. Stop loss just below this first parallel curve, just below that first parallel curve. If you get stopped out, you're going to get a very small loss. Don't put it here, here, here. Don't do that. Just little below of that low of that first parallel curve. If you just get stopped out, you'll get stopped out with a very small loss. But this entry and that entry, both of them are same. Here, it closed above this first parallel gap high. Tap to this first parallel gap, it should take the buy side liquidity. Now I have this relatively equal highs over there from 1 minute chart. I'll go for that buy side liquidity around that area. Now it is just 23 handle. I know it's not a big deal. If it can close above that candle, that is going to work as a order block. It didn't close above that one, still it is not the order block. In this area, this is the rejection block. To be honest, I should have talked about this little before. That should be the partial because of the rejection block, but it's okay. Okay, fall. That didn't work, but it has given me another opportunity to think about the sell. Let's see if it can keep falling or not. This time market will close above this first parallel cap. I'll go for buy. One tick above this parallel cap, I'll go for that buy. And if it keep falling, I'm just not interested to touch this market anymore. So selling is not my high probability anymore. Until this parallel cap is not broken, I'm not interested to look for sell. No sell is valid for me. I'm only interested to look for buy until this parallel cap is not broken. When this parallel cap will be broken, I will start to look for sell again. But right now, I'm just interested to look for buy. Is this kind of perfect setup? Absolutely not, brother. That was the perfect setup. 22 IT model after taking the liquidity, everything was cool. That was the perfect setup. This one, not perfect setup. This is a possibility. Even not probability. This is the possibility. Here, when I will push my button, this is possibility, not even the probability. Why? Because you are not reading the price action. You are believing some kind of fair value gap. Just the fair value gap which is created after 9:30. Sometimes you can be wrong over here, but this is just a possibility which is also tradable. Okay, you can be trade that type of possibilities. One time fake breakout, another time close above this parallel cap, I'm going to take that buy. I don't care about anything else. Where is my pain? I got it. Again, brother, I'm not interested to look for sell. So if any of you are interested to look for sell, you wanna take sell, please go for that. I am just not interested anymore to look for sell until this parallel gap is not broken. If this parallel gap is broken, yeah, then I will start to look for sell again. Until then, I'm just not interested to look for sell anymore. I'm only interested to look for buy. Any kind of opportunity I will get here, I'll go for that buy. Only NQ lagging, the others made new high for the day. We should we should beat NQ, right? Why you are lagging, brother? Perfect manipulative day. Take the buy, take the sell. We have already discussed about the perfect scenario. Now everything is gonna be the price action. Now if it can go and close above this parallel gap, I'm willing to take the buy from this parallel gap. So until this buy side liquidity, I will take a partial, then I will hold my trade. If it keep falling, I'm not interested to do anything here. I'm watching the high of this opening gap is using as a support. It has taken the liquidity. This is a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. If this candle go and shift the market, there is a fair value gap. I'm not waiting for this fair value gap to be traded. I will push my button from that fair value gap to look for buy, because that is going to be buy another perfect 22 YT model. Other than that, I'm not interested to touch this market anymore. My. Again, guys, whatever I told at the beginning, please give it a try, okay? Think about differently. I mean, think differently. The way you are thinking until now, don't think like that way. Instead of just passing one challenge, try to pass at least 10 account. Try to pass them. If you have 10 funded account, don't copy trade all of them all together. Don't do that. Divided them into some some group, and then try to trade one after another, one after another, one after another. Don't overtrade in one account. Don't over leverage. Don't do this type of things, because now you have a lot of opportunities. Just give it a try. I i promise you, brother, it will change your life. Whatever I'm telling you, it's not lie, okay? It's all true. Whether it is going lower, take the sell. I'm not interested to take the sell. If any of you are interested to take the sell, please go for that. I'm just not anymore. I'm not interested to look for the sell. Hello, sister. How are you? আপু কল দিস তো আমারে লাইভের পরে। Yes, sir. Yes, Safa. It's a premium version. Okay, sister. Hmm. Dow Jones hits record high. That's a good SMT actually. Waiting, waiting, waiting. If any of you are thinking this is the market structure shift, you wanna take sell, you wanna go for sell, please go for that. I request you again, please go for that. Just don't come back to me and tell me, brother, I didn't take that sale because you are waiting for buy. I don't like the blaming. How many likes did I get? 120 likes. Brother, I just need 150 likes. Please push the like button. I need 21 more likes to make it 150 likes. Please push the like button. 129 is still 129. 9 need 21 more likes. I can see 235 people are watching. I just need 21 more likes. Please. This is a buying opportunity, but let's give little weight, okay? Because the first parabolic gap, I'm little confused, but that was a buying opportunity to be honest. But just give it little bit close above this parabolic gap. Go for the buy. Just one tick above that parabolic gap. Go for the buy. 134, 134. Don't do that. Don't do that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There you go. Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Look at my stop loss just below that candle. Here is your breakaway gap over here. I just put my stop loss over there just below that candle. I can be stopped out over here, but where should be my stop loss? Just below that candle. See this candle? Below that candle. That should be my stop loss. I'm not interested to put my stop loss over there. I'll get stopped out over here. If it stop me out over there, I'll get stopped out over here. Around that area, just below that candle. Because it should not touch this parallel gap. If it touch this parallel gap, I'll get stopped out, and then I'll try to take re-entry over there, but not interested to put my stop loss below that area. But for those who are interested to put it right way, that should be the right way to put the stop loss 29,900. I'm just not interested to put it over there. That's all. Here, sorry, just put it over there. And let me mark the standard deviation below that area to highest up close body close candle. There is a standard deviation. 5 standard deviation. Again, my stop loss is too tight. I can be stopped out over here. I don't care. But if you would love to put a stop loss in a right way, that should be the stop loss. The candle which has made this breakaway gap over here. This is the breakaway gap. Let me mark that breakaway gap. This is the breakaway gap. I don't want to see it will be tapped over there to this breakaway gap. Why? Let me explain that now. Around that area. Okay? Why is that? This is the inversion parabolic gap which has been traded over here. It traded this inversion parabolic gap. It went higher, closed above this parabolic gap. It should keep going higher from that specific parabolic gap. Where else it can trade? This parabolic gap can be traded. So let me mark this parabolic gap. It can be traded fully over here. This parabolic gap. Let me mark the change the color. This one, is it good? I guess it is good. It can be traded this parabolic gap, but it should not go and touch this parabolic gap. One tick below this parabolic gap. That's why my stop loss is over here. You wanna put it over there? Please go for that. I'm not interested to get stop. I mean, look for that huge stop loss. If I get a stop out over here, I'll take re-entry. When market will close above this parabolic gap, I'll go for that re-entry. That is my market structure shift around that area. Is that the perfect market structure shift? Absolutely not. But still, this is the market structure shift. So over here, this is the market structure shift. After taking the liquidity, market has given me the market structure shift, entry parallel gap, breakaway gap. What else I can do? I can actually put it below the constant and cosmet actually. Well, just let it go. Be stopped out over there, then take re-entry. That's the best option. Yeah, I'm not going to change my stop loss from there. If I get stopped out, I will try to take re-entry, but not going to change my stop loss. That's all. Let's leave the price action. This is the lowest down close body close candle. If market can close above that candle, that is going to be my order block. I will add more over there. If it can make this one as a order block, I will add more over there above this candle. My heart is telling me put it little below, at least below the constant cosmet of the breakaway gap. But I'm not just going to do that, because if it hit my stop loss, I'll take re-entry. That's all. I have the high of the first parallel curve after 930, low first parallel curve 930. Okay, I got a stop out over here, and you can see it didn't touch over there. I'll take re-entry if it can close above this parallel gap. I'll take re-entry over there. It didn't hit your stop loss. One tick below this low. Still, it didn't hit your stop loss. I just keep it so that you can understand what you should do and what I do. I better get stopped out over here because I don't believe that if it doesn't support the logic over here, it can stop my stop loss over there as well. I don't want to take that huge risk. Instead, I would love to get stopped out with a small stop loss. Then I take re-entry over there. Still, it didn't hit my stop loss. One tick below that candle which has made this breakaway gap. I'll take re-entry if market close above this parallel gap. It will close above that. I will take the entry. If it doesn't close above that one, I'm not going to touch this market. Instead, I will take that loss. Simple. Until this low is not taken. If this low is taken, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to leave this parallel gap anymore. Let's wait a little bit. If it can give me another opportunity to take entry. By the way, after closing above this parallel gap, if it is too far, okay, if it is too far, I'm obviously not going to take that entry. I'm just going to remove this one. Just keep that in your mind. Stop loss should be below that line. Okay, that should be the stop loss. Here, this is going to be your order block. There you go. I got a stop out over here. Even if my stop loss was over there, I got a stop out. So I am very happy to get like 20 whatever stop loss was over there to take that small loss stop loss. I'm really grateful to put my stop loss over there. That's why I'm watching this low. Still, I'm watching this low. If this low is not taken, market closed above this one, I'll take re-entry until this low is not taken. If this low is taken, this entry is no valid, not valid anymore. Can I look for sell? No, I'm not interested to look for sell. That's all. If we trade this parallel gap, that is this breakaway gap, this whole setup is not valid anymore. So the way I pushed my button over there, I'm not going to push my button over there the same way because this is the low which has taken the liquidity and it left that parallel gap open, even didn't touch it. That means it was working as a breakaway gap. That was giving me the confidence to go for that trade. Market structure shift, parallel gap, breakaway gap should go higher until this low is not taken. This is valid entry parallel gap. Beast. That one. Make the chart little clear. Election year is always difficult to trade, Safa. Election year is always difficult to trade. So some days ago I was talking about the price action. if you remember, every year January is the hardest price action, then February. Okay, this low is taken, so this setup is no valid anymore. It's not valid anymore. Not, I don't need anything else. So January was the best. I mean, the tough year, tough month to trade. Then from the February, it's little easier to trade. But this year, January was the best. Then February, March, April was the hardest price action. August, September until September 15th, it's little difficult. But after 15th of September, it should be very beautiful price action. But this year, it is little different. The reason is election. I didn't know that this is the election year for the America. I knew that, but I actually didn't give that much attention over there. So election year is always so difficult to trade. Always, ever. No, I'm not looking for sell, by the way. I will wait for another setup now. That means another market structure shift or something like that. Still, I'm looking for buy. I will look for sell if and only if market can close below this parallel gap, this 15-minute parallel gap. Though I don't want to see that. Let me go to the 4-hour chart one more time. There is a 4-hour chart. I thought there will be an unfilled parallel gap, and over here, if you see, this is that parallel gap which should be unfilled around that area. This should be unfilled. Okay, so let me mark it as unfilled. I'm going to remove this inversion parabolic gap because you have seen already it has been traded. This 4-hour parabolic gap has been traded. So this should be unfilled. That is that parabolic gap. If it can make a parabolic gap around that area, any kind of parabolic gap, trade that parabolic gap, leave the lower 50% open. I will look for buy from the order block. I don't care about this parabolic gap anymore. That means if it can make any kind of parabolic gap, bullish parabolic gap, then trade that bullish parabolic gap, but the upper portion, the lower portion is open. I will take my buy from the order block. Or if it can close above this area, above that parabolic gap, this time I'm going to push my button again to until this buy side liquid or some other level standard deviation or anything else. All of these things happens. I'm still looking for buy. By the way, my tight stop loss, yeah, it helps me. To be honest, it helps me to avoid the bigger losses. Sometimes it hits me prematurely. If it can make a bullish parabolic gap over there, okay, so I will mark that bullish parabolic gap if it can make a bullish parabolic gap. And then if it trade the upper portion, not the lower portion, that means the lower portion should be untraded. No candle, no wick, nothing at all. Go below this constant crossman, something like that. Then I will look for the order block entry. I don't care about this parabolic gap anymore. The stream is slow, 10 minutes. Are you kidding, brother? Seriously? No way. Custom CSS to change color. Okay, I don't know how to do that. I don't have any customs, anything over there. See, it has made this parallel gap. I would love to see, can it leave the lower portion open? Absolutely open. No weak will trade the lower portion of this parallel gap. Then the lowest down close body close candle will be my order block. I'll push my button again from that order block without the market structure shift. This is the rules of the pushing the button from the fair value gap without the market structure shift. Or if it trade above this fair value gap and closed above that one, yeah, I'll push my button again from the same logic I was thinking over there. Same logic. The stream is slow, 10 minutes late. No, it's not. It should not be slow. Okay. Thank you, Tamimi. Thank you. For me, the stream is good. No lagging. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. Here is my two entry opportunity. First, either it has to trade this parallel gap with a down close candle, but it should be traded the upper portion. Second, it will close above this first parallel gap and I'll take re-entry from that first parallel gap. This is the two option for me. Either of them is accepted. If I push my button from the high, if I had to push my button, my stop loss is going to be little bigger, at least until the 50% of that parallel gap. 24 handle should be little bigger. Is this a high probability? No. What is the high probability? It will trade this parallel gap, it will go higher again, valid that order block. That is the high probable trade without the market structure shift. And the entry target should be anywhere out there. Around 5 seconds only behind. That is cool. Yeah, it should be 3 to 5 seconds. I know people doesn't like wait, brother, you are over trading. Yeah, if you think like that way, then stop over there. When I took that entry, I'm just done for this day. Okay, I'm not here to trade. I'm here to talk about the price action. As you can see, I'm never talking about the sell. I'm only talking about the buy. That is the part you should look for. You want to wait for the perfect setup or something very cool, then wait for the 22 perfect 22 YT model. What is that? After taking the liquidity market structure shift, if you see this is the perfect market structure shift over there. Did I tell that this is the perfect? By the way, if I tell that this is the perfect market structure shift, you know that it is not the perfect market structure shift. You will look for the perfect market structure shift, parallel gap immediate reaction, take that buy. Just this is your entry opportunity. If you want to do that, just go for that. For example, this type of setup, perfect, everything should be perfect. Now if you wait for that type of things, maybe you are not going to get that every single day, or even if you get that every day, not so many times, maybe 1 or 2 times in a day, maybe maximum. So perfect setup is not my intention over here. I'll go for that price action over here. That edge was valid for me. Stop loss was below there because I wanted to see this parallel gap will be unfilled. Now this parallel gap, when it is closed absolutely perfectly, this breakaway gap hold the price. That is telling me to giving me the confidence to go for the buy again. This breakaway gap constant and constant, how beautifully it has closed. Nobody worked with the lower portion. It closed above this high. I'll take the buy from there. Stop loss is going to be below the constant and constant of that parallel gap. Or what is the perfect situation over there? It will trade this parallel gap, which is also low probability. It will trade this parallel gap, the lowest down close body close candle. Use that as your order block, take your entry. Stop loss is going to be little bigger, just below this constant and constant. Target profit should be there. Why is that over there? I think that is the 1 minus 1.5 standard deviation. Okay, I'll take a partial above here. I have to take a partial over there, by the way, because this is the high. Today's extreme high is over there, so I have to take a partial over there, and I'll go for that minus 1.5 standard deviation, so near about 66 handle. I just put it below this constant and constant because I was wrong over here. Okay, I was wrong over here, that's why I put it over there. Otherwise I wouldn't put it over there. It hit my, I mean, partial. My stop loss should be to the break even. Now I'm not going to do that, to be honest. I'm not going to put my stop loss to the break even, but please put your stop loss to the break even. I'm going to put it over here because that is the most logical level. If I take that loss, I'll take that loss. I don't care about that, but I can't put my stop loss over here until unfilled parallel gap over there. You wanna close your trade over there, please close it. Look over here, it's not a small handle. Look over here, 38 handle. It's not small. I would love to hold it until minus 1.5 standard deviation. I'm going to believe it. That's why my stop loss is just below that candle. If I take that loss, I'll go for that loss again. You don't want to do that, please put your stop loss to the break even and get a stop out to the break even. I have no objection for that. But until there is an unfilled fair value gap, I'm not interested to move my stop loss above the high of this opening gap. If there is an unfilled fair value gap, good. I'm good to put my stop loss above that area. I mean, this is the unfilled fair value gap. Obviously, it should be the IOFED. That means store order flow entry deal. It will tap to this fair value gap. It will keep going higher and close above the swing high or something like that. Then I will put my stop loss below that area because I don't have the opportunity to put it little higher right now. You know this type of things, how to manage the trade. You know that already. I don't like this drama though. To be honest, I really don't like this drama. How far you can hold your trade until this buy side liquidity? That is the most logical level where market is reaching for. That buy side liquidity. You want to hold it until that area, please go for that. I'm just willing to close my trade around that minus 1.5 standard deviation. That's all. This is the candle which should trade this institutional order flow entry deal. It should be traded. It should be traded. I want to see this is going to be unfilled. That fair value gap, I want to see it will be unfilled. Okay. Well, I will put it to the break even. Otherwise, people, you people are not good. Okay. You people are not good. You will start to see that that is a losing trade. So I would love to put it to the break even. This is the institutional order flow entry deal. It should be traded. It should be unfilled. So two fair value gap that should be unfilled. That should be traded before reaching your target. So where is your target? This is your target here. So my stop loss is to the break even. If I get a stop loss to the break even, I have already taken the partial. So I'm just not going to cry for that. Okay. You have to know what you are doing. That's all, brother. When I was looking for sell around that area, I knew what I'm looking for. Now, when I was looking for buy, I knew what I'm looking for. That's all, brother. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Leonardo. Thank you, Hila Jannat. Leonardo, SK Trades, FS Booster. Okay, FS Booster, Advanced Boom. Thank you, brother. By the way, I want to see body close above that high. Then it is going to be my water block. But remember, this is the middle water block. It can be violated. That means market come lower, take the liquidity. It can do that below this middle water block. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Devi. Thank you, Jack. Thank you so much, guys. But don't just write on boom. Tell me that. Do you understand the logic why I am looking for buy now? Why I was looking for sell then? That is my intention to come here, not to show you boom. Because you can see I got that loss. But my stop loss is too tight, right? Even if I got a stop out over here, it should be I love that way to trade with a very tight stop loss. This what is that fair value gap? Why I keep telling that this should be traded. This is the things you should write it down on your notebooks. After that type of situation, what you should expect. Unfilled fair value gap, instead of order flow entry drill, that should be traded before taking your target. Yes, understood properly. Thank you, brother. Muhammad Al Mahma. Boom. Thank you, brother. Was the main reason you took that trade was because it closed above the 930. That was the reason. I was looking for two things over here. First, what is the perfect case of scenario? One candle will trade this parallel gap with one down close candle. Okay, this type of black candle. It will trade this parallel gap, upper portion of this parallel gap, not the lower portion. Even weak is not going to go below this concurrent crossman. Then market will close above that down close body close candle, which is going to be my order block. I'm going to push my button from that order block. That is the best case of scenario. If it doesn't happen, it close above this parallel gap, I'll take my entry. When it tap to this high of this parallel gap, I'll take my entry. That is the low probability, low probable area. But still that is a probability. The high probability is over there. In that type of situation, I don't care about the first parallel gap because that is going to be breached. You have the buy side liquidity where market should reach for. That's all. Is that clear? Numbers man. No problem. It has closed this parabolic gap. No problem. All I want to see, this parabolic gap will be unfilled. Even one tick. Even one tick should be unfilled. My stop loss should be there. But it's okay. When you are in a public place, put your stop loss to the break even. Yeah, absolutely, brother. That is the low probable trade. Absolutely low probable. Until now, it is reaching for that buy side liquidity or below this buy side liquidity if you have any last parabolic gap around that area. It is really too messy price action over here. If you see any kind of below this buy side liquidity, if you see any kind of last parabolic gap around that area, it can react little bit from there. But it is actually reaching for this buy side liquidity. It can leave this buy side liquidity for today, which is my intention or expectation, to be honest. That is my expectation that market is going to leave this buy side liquidity for today and it is going to be taken tomorrow by FOMC. That is my first case of scenario. I'm not interested to predict the close. I am not interested to do that. So my direction is over there, but I'm not thinking that market is going to take that on. It can be taken, but I want to see it will be untaken until the FOMC. That is my intention. So as you can see, it has perfectly closed this one. I was expecting this one is going to be the institutional order flow entry deal, but it is not the institutional order flow entry deal. This unfilled parabolic gap, maybe it is going to work as a institutional order flow entry deal. That means it will tap the high, then it will reverse, something like that. There is a parabolic gap, very small parabolic gap, which is your perfect inversion parabolic gap. That doesn't mean you are going to push your button. What you can do, you can add more over there, which I will do actually. What is it doing? Respecting that parabolic gap are good. Remember, I told that my stop loss should be below that candle because it can trade the high. That high it can be traded until it close above that high. It can be traded that high. So yeah, it's okay. This one is working as it has taken that low. So perfect inversion parabolic gap now. Just let's see if it can close out that parabolic gap one more time. Then I'll be able to add more over there. And if it stops me out, I'm just done for this session. Manipulation has done already, brother. Okay, 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 okay. I want the speed now. I got it stopped out. Let's see if it can stop to the high of this opening gap or not. This is the last line that market can reach for. The last line. That's why I told my stop loss should be below this candle. But let's see if it can close out that high or not, because I'm going to take a re-entry over there. This unfilled fair value gap is believable until, I mean, when market actually take the high. After making this one, trading this fair value gap, when it take that high by body close, then this unfilled fair value gap is believable. Until then, it's not believable, because it can come here trade to make the, you know. Oh, that's cool. That was a nice decision, by the way. It has taken that low as well. Are you looking for sell? Absolutely not. I'm looking for breaker block. Okay, I have to answer your question, brother. If you divide the whole trader, then 99% people are the retail trader, 1% people are the IC. Because in my opinion, 99% ICT traders don't know what they are doing. Okay, they don't follow the concept. So if you think that algorithm is going to be changed, absolutely foolishness. The reason is, just for 1% people, market is not going to make 99% people profitable. It's not going to do that. It has broken everything. It is collapsing. Let's let him collapse. Okay, collapse. Why it is now low probability? Why market didn't go for that buy side liquidity? Because tomorrow we have FOMC. As we have FOMC tomorrow, nobody knows market is going to leave that buy side liquidity for tomorrow or not. Which was my first intention for the beginning of this stream. I told that I really don't want to see it will be taken for today. So my target was minus 1.5 standard deviation, so it has traded the minus 1 standard deviation. After trading minus 1 standard deviation, go and recheck. After trading minus 1 standard deviation, it fall again. If market leave that buy side liquidity, which is my best opinion, and I have already commented that also. Okay, some of you can think like that way. I guess it will be left for FOMC, that buy side liquidity. Okay, this buy side liquidity. I just commented in ICT's post. Guess it will be left for FOMC today. 19813.50 is my interest, sir. then reverse. So I was expecting that market will take that buy side liquidity over here, this buy side liquidity. After taking this buy side liquidity, market will reverse and leave that buy side liquidity for tomorrow. That was my comment. You can say 4 hours ago I have commented it to ICT's concept. Here I'm just unable to look for sell, and for buying, yeah, it is a high probability to look for buy, but holding the trade until this area, it's foolishness. That's why I took the partial above that high. I had to take the partial. It can simply reverse because it can simply keep that buy side liquidity for tomorrow FOMC, which I don't know. As tomorrow we have FOMC, I don't know. I just talked like that. Okay, see, 1996, that was ICT's target. Okay, 1996. So I just marked it exactly 1994.75. ICT just told 1996. So one handle, three ticks above the line I marked. He was talking about this one. So if anyone has the confusion, you can see that I'm not telling this hindsight. I talked about that long time ago. It can simply leave it. Okay, I don't need that. If you think that partial is not helpful for you for enough for your winning, I'm not agree with you. So from there to that area, that 22 handle is more than enough for me. From there to there, I don't need that one. I am able to take and sell from there until this 29 handle, something like that. I'm enough for that area. Just one trade, enough for done for that day. Not a good price action, to be honest. Are you looking for sell? Absolutely not. I'm looking for buy, but I don't know it will reach until that area. But I'm not looking for sell. For selling, I have to wait to see this parabolic cap is broken. Until it's not broken, I'm unable to take the sell. What you are looking for here again? The same thing I was looking over there. Again, I will look for the same thing over there. It will make some kind of parallel gap. That upper portion will be traded, order block will be traded, it will go higher again. Or it will close above this parallel gap, tap to this parallel gap, it will go higher again. Can I take a sell? Absolutely, you can take a sell, but I'm just not interested. Uh, Fuzail Seed, thanks, brother. But what? For what? How many likes did I get? 140 likes. Okay, let's stop for sometimes. Wait for some likes. This is called manipulation. Can you see the manipulation? By the way, I have chosen the wrong year to talk about the price action because this is the election year for America. This is the reason for this nasty price action this year. It's okay. Please don't copy this trade, okay? Please don't copy this trade. It's my request. Please don't copy this trade. Anyone. Am I in online? Please don't copy this trade. It's my request. It didn't work. Watching something, I mean, specific things, but it didn't work. My intention was it's not going to go above the 50% of that candle, not even, I mean, closing above the 50% of that candle. At the same time, this fair value gap was going to hold the price and it is not going to trade the upper portion or outside of this fair value gap. But it didn't work. It's a bullishness. It's a bullishness. I don't know why it didn't take perfect bullishness. Waiting for 22 YT model, market has taken the liquidity swing high. If it shifted the swing high, fair value gap, and the buying opportunity from that fair value gap. This swing high is absolutely perfect for shifting market structure, the best swing high for shifting market structure. If it give me that, that is another buying opportunity, and as you called, perfect setup. That is that perfect setup. If that is the immediate reaction. So I need the displacement now. Let's see if we get. We can't hear your micro. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? I hope that you can hear me now. Yep. Okay, thank you. Please don't look for that cell. That was something I was watching. Okay, that's why I told that please don't look for that cell because it was I was saying seeing something. Can it work or not? I'm not looking for sell. You know that perfectly. I'm just only looking for buy. I was trying to catch that cell. I had to push my button to just until this parallel gap until after taking the partial. But to be honest, it didn't work and observation didn't work. Okay, but just don't focus over there. That is something I was watching, and it didn't just observation, nothing else. So over here, if you ask me, yeah, I'm watching for this swing high for shifting kind of displacement, parabolic gap immediate reaction, the perfect setup. That is going to be my perfect setup. Perfect swing high for shifting market structure. If there is a displacement, parabolic gap, trade that parabolic gap, boom, market will keep going higher. That's all. Okay, guys, one more time, let me remind you about the Apex. We have 80% off. So 150, 250, and 300K are just for $50. $85 is going to be the lifetime activation fees, which is valid until this month actually. So if anyone is interested about that, don't forget to give me, I mean, use the code T2Wizard. By the way, I would love to share that information one more time with all of you guys. Someone has just given me that math, and that is kind of if you can have 13 handle, just 13 handle, 1 3 13 handle. For example, you have 20 accounts in Apex and you can get 13 handle in 10 days, one after another. If you get that, after 10 days, you will be able to withdraw $40,000 from Apex. Okay. So this math is so awesome because you will be able to withdraw your money. If you can get $2,600, you will be able to withdraw $2,000. I didn't know that, to be honest, but when I got that information, I thought, okay, let's talk. I mean, let's share this. So it will take just 10 days, one day just $13. After 10 days, you'll be able to withdraw at least $40,000 from your 20 Apex account. It's awesome, brother, to be honest. All of these things I'm telling you, you have to think about that thing. If you just listen by 1 year and just let it go by another year, it's just something I'm wasting my time. I'm talking about these things because you need to be consistent profitable trader, and for that you have to change your thinking process. There is no other way for being profitable or consistent profitable trader without having lot of funded account. If you think that you are going to earn a lot of money by one account, you are in a delusion. Come out from there. All of this industry are just making you fool. They are not going to tell you the truth. You're never going to learn the truth, brother. Just waiting for a buy. Let's see if I can have an buying opportunity or not. If it keep doing this type of bullshit price action, there is no more opportunity to look for buy or sell. So it should be done for today. And not for today, actually for the morning session. Can you guys give me 5 more likes? It will be then 200 likes. Sorry, not 200 likes, 150 likes. My funded futures have $76, no activation fees. Use the code T2 Wizard. Bluenox has 90% off. Maybe tomorrow is the last day, or 17. Yeah, today. Today is the last day for Bluenox. If anyone is interested about that, don't forget to use the code T2 Wizard. You will get 90% off for Bluenox. Take Profit Trader 50% off. Code is same T2 Wizard. And if anyone doesn't want like the Eval or the Combine, then you have to choose the fast track trading, that is direct funding. I don't know AFX is here or not. If anyone is interested about that direct funding, you can ask the question to AFX or Tamimi. They can help you. Okay. Do I have anything? Okay. The first time users for my funded futures 150K account is gonna be $48. Market structure sheet. If there is a fair value gap, trade that fair value gap. I'm interested to take that buy again. If it is an immediate reaction, then no fair value gap, no trade. So $48 and maybe $90 for the 100K account. You can see it, okay? If anyone is interested. Oh, okay. FX is over here. Thank you, brother. You were here today. Okay, let me ask Buro. Buro, are you here? I didn't see any comment from Outlander. Outlander is not here. Happy Chaudhary, done. What is done, brother? Oh, on and off. Okay, just came back. Okay, that's cool, man. I already saw Buro's. Buro's here. Okay, he's gonna. I think he just pissed off. I have just nothing to do around that area. Just nothing to do except watching this price. Really, I have nothing to do. I'm looking for buy only, no sell for me until this fabric gap is not broken. At the same time, I'm not sure that market is going to take that buy side liquidity today or not. So, lot of low probability right now. At the beginning of the stream, there was the high probability. When market reach until this area, the low probability has started already after reaching to that area. So if any of you has missed the trade for the first time, you have already missed the whole day. I mean whole morning session. No entry was there for the morning session. No more entry. If you're asking about the high probability. Like brother, I was late because I was trading gold today because you don't like copying your trade. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Whether the old new week opening gap, I didn't mark them. I have to mark them. If it has been rejected from that old new week opening gap, that is a good rejection. I was thinking that a random reversal. I was just thinking about that. I didn't tell that, but I was thinking why it has been rejected from that, I mean reversed from that random area. If there is a new week opening gap, that's the best case of scenario. Okay, that was a perfect rejection. That was awesome. It's the bicep. That was awesome, brother. I was feeling guilty for shorting there, but you got a perfect sell, man. I don't have the new week opening gap marked over here, to be honest. That's why I didn't know that it has traded the new week opening gap. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't go for that minus 1.5 standard deviation. Please mark them to your new chart. I just forget to mark them, but later I will mark them. Just two new week opening gap, I guess. You are fading T2, I share on you. Oh, man. Anybody has any question? To be honest, I really don't have anything to say anymore. Okay, so I will wait until 11:30, then I will close my stream. This is not a good price action. Market is just doing the manipulation things or everything. I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm only interested to look for buy, but the price action is not good for buying or selling. Brother, how to enter in trade one new week opening gap rejection? I think AFX can give you the answer. I don't know. I can use them as my higher time frame point of interest, but for taking entry, I really don't know. Yes, brother. As midnight gave a big movement M session consolidation. Yeah, it can be happen, but it was a very nice setup over there. Based on 15-minute chart, it looks like seek and destroy. Yep, it looks like seek and destroy. I agree with you, brother. You close your eyes and push the sell button. Easy. Okay, I will close my eyes and I'll push my sell button. Okay, I close my eyes, push my sell button. Okay, paper trade is maintenance. Oh, okay, that's why it didn't take my entry over there. Perfect. I tried to push my button, but it didn't. It just told me that it is maintaining. That's all. Fact curve. Farewell curve after 9:30 is the first farewell curve after that time. Thank you. After 9:30 is the first farewell curve after that time. Yep, today that is the first farewell curve after 9:30. This is the first farewell curve after 9:30 here. So the candle around 9:30 has made the first farewell curve for today. Please tell how to select proper order block. Please watch the video in my YouTube channel. If you go to the uh, study folder, then you will see there is a video called order block. Please watch that video. I explained that absolutely perfectly, clearly, specifically, everything over there. I mentioned the new week opening gap, but as usual, Tito doesn't read my messages. I'm sorry, Jack. I really didn't notice. And don't think that I don't read your messages. If I see the message, obviously I read it. But I really didn't see around that time. Trust me, man. I just got it now. Chiki Piki, thank you. You're most welcome. I didn't got answer yet. Tito, what was your answer? Happy Chaudhary. Brother, how to enter in trade one new week opening gap rejection? I told you already. I don't know. I don't know. I use new week or new opening gap as my higher time frame point of interest. So if I don't have anything from 15-minute chart, instead I have that higher time frame. That means a new week opening gap or new opening gap. I use them as my higher time frame point of interest. That's all, brother. T2954 order block entry and 1031 breaker block entry. Please check if it is correct. 954 order block entry. 954. 954. 3454. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54. 54 If you look for the order block, this is the order block. 954 order block. Yep, little risky to be honest, but yeah, you can go for that trade at least until the last fair value gap. If you hold it for all-time high or maybe relatively equal highs, you're wrong, because order block reaction can send the price until the last fair value gap or the another order block. So over here I can see another order block and the last fair value gap, or both of them are around the same level. So though it is risky, but that order block entry is valid until that last fair value gap. So you can just avoid that part. You can maybe hold it until that area because market is over there. If you do that, you did it wrong. But if you know that, why you pushing your button from that order block, how long you are going to hold your trade, yeah, that was perfect entry. But to be honest, risky, little risky. Your stop loss should be below the mean threshold, not below that order block. At least below this mean threshold, because this is a long week. Okay, perfect order block by the way. And what was the other question? 1031 breaker block. 1031 breaker block. Okay, so here, where is a breaker block? This one. Yep, it is also not bad. I was looking for the breaker block here actually, but it closed this fabric perfectly over there. That was my mistake. Why? How did I do that? I don't know. I was looking for that one, but actually this is the breaker block, because that was unfilled. Until this candle, it was unfilled. So I should not go for that breaker. I should not mark that breaker block. Okay, I did it wrong. But if you mark that one, highest up close body close candle as your breaker block, yeah, you were right. There's nothing wrong because it was valid. It was not valid. I was wrong. Again, I was wrong over there. I was wrong, absolutely wrong to mark my breaker block. That was the valid breaker block. Okay, no brother, you didn't told me. Okay, Jack T, he ignores you, Bilal. I don't ignore anyone until I see something you are talking about against whatever I know. It is against that. I don't ignore anyone. But I don't know how always miss Jack T's message. I really don't know how I miss his chat always. How about 950 inversion fair value gap entry? 950 inversion fair value gap. Let me check. 950. Okay, there. The inversion fair value gap. If you are talking about this inversion fair value gap, no, brother, this is not the inversion fair value gap. Now you can say why it is not the inversion fair value gap. I really don't have any answer, but I don't see this is as a inversion fair value gap. For being a perfect inversion fair value gap, to be honest, I wanted to see some kind of reaction from that fair value gap first. So it will be it will be made a, some kind of trough fair value gap first, because it was reversing from not 1 minute setup, it was reversing from 50-minute fair value gap. That's why I don't see this one is a inversion fair value gap. If there was an inversion for fair value gap from 15-minute set, I would go for that. But as it was reversing from 15-minute fair value gap, I don't see the first fair value gap as my inversion fair value gap. I don't see it like that way. But you can obviously tell me that, brother, it worked perfectly. Obviously, I can also see that it worked perfectly. But I don't see this one as my. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm just bored to string up some shit here. Okay. I'm so sorry, FX. Please make a raw video only on bias, whether it is weekly or daily. It's not possible to learn bias by watching the video. It's nearly impossible. For example, the way I explained today's bias, right? My bias was bearish until this one. After trading this, my bias changed into bullish. Every single day is different, and you will learn this by understanding the price action and practicing them every single day. But if you think that, okay, I'm telling this is my opinion. If you think that you are going to watch some video and you will understand the bias, you are wrong. Whoever is telling you that please watch this video to understand the bias, they are just fooling you. They are making the bullshit with you. Trust me, brother, because every single time bias is different. Bias is something that is keep changing. Weekly bias and daily bias. For example, the daily bias. Daily bias is little possible. Okay, daily bias is little possible, but from the lower, when you are in lower time frame, everything is changed. Every single thing will be changed. Your daily chart is not going to help you in your 1 minute chart. Nothing is going to help you from your daily or weekly chart when you are in 1 minute chart. Trust me or not. Daily bias is important for 15-minute bias. For 15 minute, which way is it is going for? Also, the daily bias is going to help you just to understand in a longer term price action. From For me, the longer term, I know market is reaching for that buy side liquidity from daily chart. That's all. But how it is reaching over there, it is absolutely different. Absolutely perfectly different. As long as Tamimi not block me, lol. Okay, Tamimi, please block. Ajit. Okay, will the viewers who haven't hit that like button yet please stand up? Yeah, please stand up. We're going to have a problem here. If you forgot to show some love with a like, now is your chance to make it right. Please do that. Please do that. Okay, guys, I'm going to close my session after 3 more minutes. So around 11:30, I will close my session for today. Anybody got anything from here today? If any of you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I can see 8212. Make it 8215. Is ICT live? Still, he is in live. Anybody knows? Yeah, ICT is in live. No way. Now I can see that ICT is watching for what he is watching for. Let me check. Let me check. Okay. If anyone has opportunity, just make sure. Okay. Paper trading is maintenance. I think ICT pushed the button. So paper trading is maintenance. He was looking for sell. Yeah, he was looking for sell. Just here, he was looking for sell. I'm not looking for sell here. I'm looking for buy. Let's see. Okay. Let's see about ICT and T2SMC trader. ICT is in live. Yeah. Just a minor sell side, maybe MS for upside. Okay. ICT is looking for sell around that area. Exactly from that area, he's looking for sell. I'm not interested to look for sell. Still I'm interested to look for buy. Let's see. It is falling. See. That's cool. Let's wait. Okay. I'm looking for buy. ICT is looking for sell. Just let's wait a little bit. My selling is only valid after this parallel cap is broken. Until then, I'm not interested to look for sell. 15-minute last candle close is interesting. It's a down close candle. Yeah, that doesn't mean that market is going to fall. It can fall. Okay, to be honest, it can be fall, but I will look for sell after market closed below this parallel curve. Until then, I'm just not interested to look for sell. That's all. I'm looking for buy. Let me remove this one. Though there is no opportunity to be here to take the buy. If ICT was taking that sell, obviously his target would be below that low. So if it can go below that low, his sell is absolutely done. Its sell should be done if it can close. I mean, go one tick below that low. His sell should be done. I'm just not interested to look for sell. That's all. In a longer term. Well, I actually told that I'm going to close my trades. Sorry, session. I will actually close my session now. Yep. So I don't want to continue this one. But remember, if it can go below this low, ICT sell would be perfect. Okay. So from there to there, very small, but still, as he actually watching that sell from 15-second chart, that should be his target. So from there to there, a very nice sell. If it worked like that way, I'm just not interested to look for sell. So I'm not interested to go for those type of sell or anything. I'll just wait for any kind of buying opportunity. If I don't get it, I will wait until this parabolic gap is broken. When it will be broken, then I'll start to look for sell. Until then, I'm not interested to look for sell. Okay. So thank you guys for being with here with me. Fact Karwa. Thank you. You're most welcome. Yep, ICT is live. Yeah. Just took minor sell side may give a market structure shift for upside. Can give me that, or it can keep falling. I'm just not interested for selling. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. I hope that ICT is going to write down boom over here, though he was unable to push the button because it was maintaining. Okay, so something you see, this type of maintenance is in his life as well. Okay, guys, see you next week. In tomorrow's PM session will be with the members as well. I hope so, or public. I don't know yet, but I'll be there in the PM session as well at the morning session as well. Not sure about the London session, but AM and PM I'll be there. Thank you guys for being with me. Until the next video. Cheers.